Baker, their keeper, and start the clear here left to right.
And one of the big matchups today will be facing off Nathan Kapp, a freshman, redshirt freshman, 57% on the season. We talked about last week with one of the issues that Nate Hammond had 7 of 8 facing off, 3 violations last week, including one at the start of the game last week.
Up in certain parts of the stadium. Cole plays it behind the goal here. John Gerald's getting the start for the Mids.
First career start, big recruit for this Navy men's lacrosse team.
Bouncing shot, took a wicked hop over top of Baker. It went over the goal, and he went behind the goal to pick it up. Gerald's shot went straight down and carried way up over the head of Baker.
Baker, not a big goalie, 5'7", 160-pound redshirt junior from Mount St. Mary's, the transfer. A lot of experience for Jacksonville. One area of maybe inexperience is at goalkeeper.
Inside on the doorstep, shot and a goal. Right on the doorstep that time, Ethan Lamond was waiting, and the redshirt freshman cashes it in at 12-17. Jacksonville on top by a score of 1-0.
Well, so much last week on the Navy defense came through their ride defense, but now in transition, Jacksonville does a good job of spreading out the field and gets the numbers advantage on the offensive end, 3-on-2 essentially. And a good job by Lamond to get
30-second technical coming up here against the Dolphins. This is away from the play in front of the crease as Garrity and Cole were going at it.
So you see Ryan Magnuson out there on the extra man. We did not see him last week. He's playing at least right now, temporarily playing the role of Jack Sweeney in the middle of the setup.
Perriton inside, Magnuson shoots and scores. Right on cue. If you're going to come in, next man up. Next man goal, an extra man goal. It's 1-1, 7:34 to go as Ryan Magnuson scores for the Mids.
Yeah, surprised he was given so much space in the middle of the field, Pete. I know, obviously, not a lot of numbers in his career here at the Naval Academy, but still, he finds a little seam there from, 8-9 yards out. Nobody even steps to him, and Magnuson buries it there. Jacksonville a little slow to react there, and the Mids tied up at 1. In their season, so you expect the conditioning to be not like it would be in May, but certainly maybe a little bit better than their first or second, but we'll see as the game goes on if that continues to be the case for them, that they use that first midfield unit to clear the ball.
Down the right side, into the corner. Shot clock at 27 here for the Dolphins. They play it back here to the point through Hettinger, local product. Right on the doorstep again, and this time they don't miss. And again, it's Robinson. He missed the time before. Not that time, and a beauty of a pass on the diagonal, right to Robinson on the doorstep, and Luke Robinson gives Jacksonville a 2-1 lead with 3:28 to go. Here in the first, it's his 6th of the season.
Well, he didn't hesitate that time. Nice feed. Again, numbers advantage for Jacksonville at the top, as they got a 2-on-1 advantage, and then inside, just finding the seam between 2 defenders there.
Top of the box now, Dolan. Dolan against Griffin. Bounce shot. Reese sees it all the way, goes down and gets it. And then Reese has to come to the rescue that time, as Nick Franchik tried to play it back to him, and it went past the cage. But Reese, with that athletic ability, able to get out of there and help the Mids, who start the clear here with McKenna. Using Reese now in the middle of the field, they find Tim Griffin, who gets it immediately knocked out of his stick by Colin Hinton.
Well, so far, we talked about the Mids ride, but it's been Jacksonville's ride that's been more successful creating these open opportunities.
Transition shot and a goal. Beautifully done that time as Stagnetta puts it home on the pass from Denault. And at 2:05 of the first, it's 3-1 Jacksonville.
Well, in transition again, all 3 goals have been scored on odd man rushes, if you will, for Jacksonville in this game. A couple of unsettled situations just like this one, and time and room from that angle.
Quickly the other way again. Looking for transition here off the clear. Nice pass to the trailer. Shot is high that time by Hettinger.
We've seen Cole stick those in before, so not a bad look for him. Just a little unfortunate. Went off of Jarris and deflected right back to Baker, the keeper.
Shot clock is behind the game clock, so that Jacksonville could hold for the last shot if they choose to do so here. Nice pass inside, but why wait when you can get on the interior from 12 yards away? Brendan McKenna Local product out of River Hill High School. The redshirt sophomore puts it home, and the Dolphins lead it 4-1 with 33.1 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, once again, really good ball movement from Jacksonville here as they work it around the perimeter around the horn, basically, and then McKenna pops open. Two guys try to recover in time, but assistant coach at Providence College from 2013 to 16, 22-31 record for one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, Syracuse University, two-time national champion, goalkeeper of the year.
Cole backpedaling here as the Mids get another face-off win via illegal procedure. And they'll take him at this point. Cole down the middle here. Oh, look at that check. That's a nice job defensively by Jack Heed. The Bellevue, Washington native got it away. Unsettled situation, though. The Mids recover, and Jarris scores with 14:19 to go in the second. That's kind of a bad break for Jacksonville. He'd made a great defensive play on the check, but the Mids able to get the ground ball. They find Jarris right on the crease. And John puts it home with a freshman. His first career goal out of the Severn School. Brings Navy to within 2 at 4-2.
Yeah, he kind of just loses the ball and where it was on the field. And then I think Jacksonville kind of overreacted.
Championship 2019 as a coach. Great to see the expansion of Paul Rabel's league. Long-range bouncing shot goes wide that time from Jack Dolan. Of course, the PLL merging together with, and you kind of had to figure that was going to happen at some point. They would merge with the MLL. Paul's group with a good TV contract, likely to win out there, and they did. Can't wait to see what the growth of that will do for the PLL. Low to low shot, nicely done. Put home here by Jack Dolan.
Really impressive shot by Dolan, who was being mauled there and got that shot off. You just don't sometimes, I think, expect them to shoot from that angle and from that spot with a defender draped on him. As Dolan, we've seen it a couple times today. I mean, he is going to be.
Goal here against Meehan. Dolan keeps it moving. Tyler. Near side, Dolan against Tim Griffin. Tries to force that in there. 3 white shirts were waiting for the Mids. Meehan gets a stick on it. It deflects into the crease for Reese. He'll start to clear to Bonnets on the left side. His long pass ahead to the long pole, Jeff Durden. Durden comes down the middle. 15-yarder, shoots and scores. He's electric with the pole in his hand in transition. And Jeff Durden gives the Mids a huge goal there. 2:34. It's Jacksonville 5 and Navy 3.
Now, we talked about lack of transition opportunities. Here's really one of the first of the contest, and Durden does a good job of reading this and goes aggressively there. Slides a little slow to get there and a little less aggressive than you might hope to get. Make it a 1-goal game at halftime. It really just changes the entire feel of that first half for you. It's a big set here for the Mids.
2:20 to go here, 66 on the shot clock. Navy down 5-3, second quarter here in Annapolis. One other game going on. Mercer leading Cleveland State 10-9 in the fourth. Delaware and Bellarmine getting underway in about 15 minutes. Flannery dodging from the wing. Finds an angle, finds a shot. It goes wide. It'll be backed up by Navy, though, with 46 on the shot clock as Jarris is there.
We saw it last week. Flannery does have the ability to create his own shot. Did a good job there, just didn't put the shot on target.
Cole, tough angle shot. Left-hander, and he finds a hole. He literally shot that through Baker. I'm convinced. 1:51 to go, and Nick Cole is a happy old soul as Navy cuts the lead to 5-4.
We talked about it before, but Cole's been the guy he's won his individual matchups more often than not today. We talked about maybe you offensively have to go through him a little bit, but you're not expecting this. I mean,
wow,
you talk
that's
about
a wicked shot.
An acute angle.
Academy, mom and dad, volleyball coaches. They show up at your picnic to play volleyball. Don't play them. You might lose. Inside, force the action for Perriton. Jarris is going to run that down, though, because it's going to stay in. 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clock not a factor. Jarris with the long run from behind the goal. Fires and scores!
And one of the things I was waiting for is Jarris to use his size in these opportunities. And this is the time where he posts up and he uses his side, sort of leans in. He's shied away a little bit from that today. But here comes the slide over. Doesn't matter. Jarris three guys on him, surrounding him. But if you have that play right now in this torrential downpour right now, as we talked about earlier, the puddle is certainly there on the sidelines, but starting to congregate in the middle of the field too as you get closer to midfield.
Perriton rolls the pass to Flannery here on the near side. Flannery backpedals. Looking at Dodge. You can see him splashing through on this field turf. Perriton cutting inside. Daniel high to high with the finish on the delivery by Perriton. And Navy takes the lead 6-5, 55 seconds into the third quarter.
Well, Navy really sharing the ball well the last couple of possessions, being a little bit more aggressive towards the cage and making these moves. And this time it's Daniel coming off a pick inside, as you see the latter half of that one as he gets open
near side for Bryson Reed. 13-10 to go third quarter, and the Mids lead 6-5. After trailing 5-2, they've scored 4 in a row. Wicked shot there by Hewitt, but it comes out of his stick early. Goes well wide of the cage. To the far corner for the restart with 26 on the shot clock for the Mids.
And not to belabor this point, Pete, but I don't know if I've ever seen a game, and we've been a lot of different sporting events on this field, that the rain and the water's ever built up.
Never seen it like this. You're absolutely right.
Nice spin move.
Flannery gets inside, low to low. Make it Hewitt, rather. It's 43, not 48. And Hewitt scores on the low-to-low shot, but Joey did it with a very effective dodge on the near side to get rid of the defender. And Max Hewitt, the freshman out of Denver, makes it a 7-5 Navy lead.
You got to take the advantage here in this weather and these conditions and create your own chances. And it's a great little spin move there.
Cole behind the goal for Jarris. Baker tried to step out and intercept that pass. He's double teamed. Crank shot coming high to high. It's going to go wide. It'll be backed up by the Mids with 37 on the shot clock. Cole on the quick restart. Maybe he scored 5 straight goals in the game to lead 7-5. Skalniak from right hand to left hand, back to right. Taking off the ball, but he gets it back. Skalniak looking cross box for Perriton. Pass wasn't closed. Daniel is there, gets it back to Flannery. Shot clock at 10. Flannery comes in, shoots and scores. High to high. James Flannery, the sophomore out of Georgetown Prep. And the little Bulldog puts it home 8-5 with 11:30 to go here in the third as the Mids have scored 6 in a row.
Yeah, nothing too crazy about this one. Shot clock running out. Just get it to Flannery. Right down the right alley.
One with a nifty kick to the near side. Griffin with possession in the Mids. Moving to the middle of the field. Foster drops the ball. And Jacksonville will get it with Garrity. Quick restart. Here comes Robinson ahead 1v1. Oh, knocked away from behind by Jackson Bonnets. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off of Robinson last. What a play by the freshman, Jackson Bonnet.
He's not, super imposing, but his stick skills for a defender and the timing that he has is just upper level, and he shows it off again there.
Reed down the middle of the box. He'll shoot and score. Bryson Reed, the freshman. That was the only way he had a chance to stem the tie because Navy was playing make it, take it. Flannery to Cole.
Really been pretty simple for Navy on offense here.
Perriton. Ooh, takes a stick up high. No call from the official there. Looked like the shaft went into the face mask. Cole to the trailer. Flannery behind him. Skalniak. Skalniak across the box. High to high, and he shoots and scores.
Everything falling right now for the Mids. Skalniak there coming right to left across your top of your box. And, we were speculating maybe we'd see a goalkeeper change out of that timeout. They stay with Baker, but it seems like he's just not seeing the ball well right now at all. Skalniak certainly has some velocity on that one, but
make it easy for his attackman. Here's Daniel. Thought about a dodge. Garrity shut off the alleyway, though, with a drop down defensively. They'll move to Cole. Cole behind him for Skalniak. Switches hands. Now back to his left. Flips it in front. Shot, score! High to low. Flannery. How do you do on the nice pass from Skalniak? 9 in a row for Navy. At 6:02 of the third, it's Navy 11 and Jacksonville 5.
Nice patience shown there by Skalniak, who basically scored from his last goal from basically the same spot in the field, but this time able to drop it off inside to Flannery. Good catch by Flannery. And, Jacksonville came on the W's, and Jacksonville only had, as the green teams are getting to me in lacrosse today, Jacksonville only had one goal in that second quarter.
Hettinger at the right point here for Jacksonville. Dolphins with 15 on the shot clock.
Are there any other green uniform lacrosse teams I can mention today? Manhattan,
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth. Good job.
Reese makes the save on that down low opportunity. Heed picks it up on the rebound. Nice pass, cross box, shot, and a goal. That's a heck of a catch by Hettinger on the pass from Heed. At 12:30 of the fourth, Jacksonville finally back on the board, Navy 11-6.
First goal since 6:46 of the second quarter, and you mentioned the catch. It's also a pretty nice, tidy finish, too, going up and trying to getting this under the underside of the bar here, because Reese might have got a piece of that, Pete. It's tough to see, but
it looked like it hit just the part of his inside leg. You're right.
And Hettinger's fifth of the
two photographers down on the field today taking pictures, doing yeoman's work in this pouring rain all day. Perriton back to front here. Double team, gives it up for Ree. Bryson keeps it moving to Foster. Foster near side, Hewitt. Hewitt trying to hit Perriton, cutting in. Ball comes loose up in the air. Jarris picks it up and scores. And it's a hat trick for Jarris. And it's one of those cases, Joe, where Perriton doesn't give up on the play. And he keeps it alive, and the big 6'6", number 6, comes in with his third of the day.
Yeah, first career start. You get a hat trick, not bad. Ball bouncing around. Nobody knows where it's at. It's up in the air. Perriton gets it up there, and also being 6'6" and having that reach doesn't hurt there, as Baker just did not go, and you need to work on your extra man unit.
Be 6 on 4 for 30 seconds.
One of the other things we talked about last week, Pete, that's been impressive again today, 30 shots for Navy, 20 on goal. I mean, they have shot the ball really well here in the first two games of the season.
Under adverse conditions, Ree, he shoots and scores. Crank shot from Bryson Ree on the EMO. And it's another goal for the Mids.
Typically, teams have to stay in that box on the two-man down and just hope your goaltender can make a save or two, and Ree steps right into that void. And with a wicked right-handed shot here, overhand, from about 13 yards, stepping in from a couple yards, buries it, and Bryson Ree.
Extra man, Spilker keeps it moving. 22 seconds to go. Mids don't have to shoot if they don't want to. Spilker, and I know in the interest of sportsmanship, I don't anticipate a Navy shot here with 12 to go. Spilker running to the corner. He'll throw it to the far side. Nicely there for Byrne. And the Mids will move to 2-0 with a win here today over Jacksonville. Impressive come-from-behind victory after trailing 4-1 after one and 5-2 midway through the second. Navy goes on to a 13-6 win here this afternoon against Jacksonville. Mids getting 3 goals